Uber and Lyft have become exceedingly popular. Most Americans at some point are using Uber and Lyft. And if you've been involved in a collision while you're a passenger in either an Uber or Lyft, it's important for you to know that they have $1 million in coverage for you. Given the state of traffic accidents here in Colorado and the amount of traffic that exists, many people are relying on Uber and Lyft for their daily transportation. If a collision occurs while you're in an Uber or Lyft, you need to know that they have $1 million in coverage. When that does occur, you need to call an experienced law firm to help prosecute your claim to ensure you're properly being represented by large corporations such as Uber and Lyft. They will immediately go into an investigation to help minimize the amount of liability that they have for their company. Both of them are massive companies that are well funded and well represented by insurance companies. When you're involved in an Uber or a Lyft accident or collision, please obtain as much information as you can at the scene. This would include saving all of the information concerning your ride, taking photographs of the collision itself, meaning the damage to the vehicles, trying to obtain any information you can of who the driver was and who the other driver was that struck the vehicle or whatever the cause was of the collision. You want to get all this information so you can provide that to your attorney. Also, try and get the information concerning the police officers that are at scene. Many times they're going to give you the traffic accident investigation number, and you're going to want to have that for your attorney so that we can order the traffic accident report. When we get those, we can ultimately sometimes even obtain the body-worn camera. So Uber and Lyft cases can be large cases just because they have a large amount of insurance coverage. And with so many of you using that, we want to make sure that you're getting the proper representation on these cases. With Uber and Lyft cases, what can make it a little bit complicated is note that you're the passenger in the car. So a lot of times my clients aren't particularly paying attention to what occurred during the accident. So when the collision itself occurs, many clients are on their phones or discussing it with another passenger. And sometimes they do see what happens, which is helpful. But it's important on Uber and Lyft claims to know that you may have a claim against both the Uber-Lyft driver or the other person involved. And you want an experienced attorney to look at all potential liability so that most compensation can be recovered. If you or a family member have been injured while in an Uber or a Lyft, please give the Bussey Law Firm a call. We'd like to help you. We know that there's going to be $1 million in coverage that exists, and we'd be there for you to help prosecute that claim against these companies. Please take a look below. We have information for scheduling an appointment with the Bussey Law Firm. We'd love to hear your stories or hear your comments concerning what's going on with you with Uber and Lyft. Feel free to subscribe to us as well. We put out a lot of great content concerning Uber and Lyft and other types of traffic accidents. Call the Bussey Law Firm now.